Hello. So today we are going to attempt to move this chili seedling from this growing medium to this. This is Rockwool. It's not new, it's been used before. So as you can see, it's quite flayed. So what I'm planning is I'll be growing this seedling inside a space bucket. So this will be the first time I'll be using it in a demo. So what is this seedling? This is a chili seedling. It's grown from a piece of fruit. As you can see, this is still the husk, and there are still some seeds in there. So it's the same chili I've been growing before, but when I checked the packet, I didn't realize I already ran out of seeds. So but I happen to have a lot of those fruits left over, so I just burst it open and spread the seeds here, and there's still some of them left. So maybe we'll use this. I think this will still germinate. There's a number of germinated seeds here. There are a number of other seedlings, but I thinned them off. I pulled them out. Okay, so let's try this. Many are afraid to bother their seedlings because they think it's too delicate or something. Well, actually it's not. It's actually very easy to do this. So I think if I pull this out, if I'm very careful, I should successfully be able to pull it out with the roots or the root ball intact. It will probably come out carrying still sticking on it would be some of these growing media, but that won't be an issue. So maybe I can get this one moistened up a bit more because it's a bit dry. I'll be right back. Okay, it's wet. So well, Rockwool is supposed to be inert, but this has been used before, so it should still contain some nutrient that should be able to support our seedling for the time being. So I'll be putting this inside a space bucket, and the system will be running inside the space bucket would be top-fed deep water culture system. So it will be a top-fed deep water culture system, and we'll be using this seedling planted into this rockwool, and then we'll be using hydroton to keep them up. You'll see how it will be set up, as I'll be doing a series of videos about this grow. So let me get started by pulling it up. It's really not that hard to do this, so I should be digging. This is just a chopstick. There we go. So I'm pulling it out. Hopefully I didn't hurt it. Seems the root is actually quite deep. Hopefully I didn't do it any harm. Oh, there we go. It looks okay. I think this should survive. It should. If not, we'll just fall back into the hopefully it's okay. I'll find a way to keep it up this way, or keep it standing in this manner. So should have planted it even deeper, but this should do, hopefully. Okay, so then hopefully I'll just make sure that these two halves are together. Maybe I'll put it in between something and keep this seedling up. Actually, it's still, maybe let me just reset it. Let's just reset it. Yeah. So as you can see, I'm not very as long as the leaves are still up, that means there's still some pressure in there. So maybe later, if I did something wrong, this would actually the leaves would actually wilt. But if all goes well, one of the good signs would be if the leaves are still up. So as you can see, I'm not very worried about mangling this thing, although it requires a bit of finesse, generally it should be okay. So maybe I'll keep this pressed between something, maybe a clip. I should have grabbed that earlier. Well, anyway, let me see what I can do. I hope this is still in the focus. It is still. So I'll just, sorry I'm being lazy, I'll just bury it inside this thing. This should be okay. This is not the final setup that I'll be using. I'm just using it to keep the Rockwool shut and keep it in place until this thing is properly rooted. So I think because this is a makeshift net pot, as you can see. So I think this is too large. Need to get this rooted so we can get things started. So this will be part of the deep water culture system, and we'll just be waiting for this to root. And if that fails, I will be, if I can find it, I lost the seeds. Sorry about that. I think I lost them. It should be here. So the seed should be here. So what I'll do is I'll just leave them here and maybe moisten this thing, and then they will germinate, and I will maybe transfer them to Rockwool, or maybe leave them here to grow until they're big enough to bear fruits. So what else? I guess that's it. So I'll be continuing this series of videos about growing. I hope this is in focus. This deep water culture system, growing inside a space bucket. I'll talk about those in details in future videos, but for now, I invite you to subscribe to this channel or like this page so you can get more updates about this plant. So I guess that's it for today, and I wish you good luck and happy growing.